Hello, today we are going to see how to register appxconnect for 14-day trial and also how to configure appxconnect and also configuring the CIF in Microsoft Dynamics 365. So we are currently in the appxconnect website. So from here we are going to navigate to Dynamics 365 integration page. So this integration is available for Pure Cloud and Pure Connect. But in this video, we will see the integration for Genesys Pure Connect. So here, I'm going to get started by registering. So it redirects me to another page where I will sign up. So here I'm going to enter the organization name. So here I will enter the organization website name. Here I will enter the organization website name, which is www.appxconnect.com. My name, my contact number, my email ID. So I'll have to use a official email ID so that I can verify that email ID. I'm going to use support@appxconnect.com. My designation and a password. Save that. Right. So I will have to verify my email ID in the meanwhile. Now I have verified, so let me log in. Once I log in, I can see all my details which I have entered in the previous screen here. Now I will create a new CIF. Here I can say this is one of the account under my main account. So I will write appxconnect1, my URL, here I will write my CIC domain address. So with the help of reverse proxy, here I will input the number of licenses I'm looking forward to. The call search parameter is something which is used by the CIC to receive or store the customer phone number. So that is a default value in the Genesys Pure Connect CIC, which is EIC_remote ID. For chat search parameter, if you have configured a chat and you are storing that variable, the data in a particular parameter, you can write that. Here we have stored it in webtools_remote email ID. Now this part belongs to Microsoft Dynamics configuration. Here we are going to configure the entity, the parent entity. Here I'm going to take the default parent entity from Microsoft Dynamics, which is contact, and the value or the attribute for that, which is full name, and the primary key. I also have a secondary ID, secondary entity, which is a contact which is associated with every account. So account would be the entity name, the attribute would be name, and the key would be account ID. Now when it comes to MSD call search parameter, we have received the value in the CIC call search parameter, which is EIC_remote ID. We will take that remote ID and search in Microsoft Dynamics. So for that, we need to mention where to search. So MSD call search parameter is a part of your primary entity, which is your contact, and the value by default with Microsoft Dynamics 365 is telephone 1. And same for the chat. So we have received it in webtools _ remote email ID. The value which we will search in the primary entity, which is the contact, is email address 1, right? And then we are going to enter your Microsoft Dynamics domain address. So the domain address, we will enter it here, right? And for me, here we have a connection between the primary entity and the secondary entity. So I'm saying yes, the primary entity has a secondary entity. It is account _ primary _ contact. And that's the configuration which we are going to do in appxconnect admin panel. Okay, so we save this, right? Once we save this, it is very important that we copy this. So we can copy this and we move on to the Microsoft login. Here I've logged in inside the Microsoft Dynamics 365. I will choose the channel providers. I want to create a channel provider. So I can name this CIF for sales. And here I can say appxconnect _ sales demo. So channel URL, I just have to simply paste what I've copied there. This value, entire value. Please don't make any changes to this value. This is generated by the appxconnect backend portal, so it's better to have it the same way and copy paste it. Right. So we will enable the outbound communication and the channel order, 0 being the least, and as it goes up it gets priority, so I'm giving 1 at this point of time. API version, we support both, so you can have any one of them selected. Leave all the 3 parameters, the trusted domain, custom parameter, and enable analytics as it is. Now let's move on to which are the apps for which we would want this particular CIF to be enabled. So since it is sales, I will assume it's Sales Hub and any sales team member and the roles of those people who have selected. So I can again select sales related roles, or I can select all the roles who will have access to this particular app. And that's it, we are done. So we save and close this. Right, so here you have CIF for sales. Channel order is available. The label is given here and when it was created. It's very simple. That's all is the configuration for the appxconnect and the CIF. Thank you.